Happy Friday! How's your Friday morning and Friday evening and Friday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing, fantastic, and absolutely beautiful Friday. Okay, it's Friday. I do IG Live in English. English is my second language. Yes. So I don't speak perfect English. And because of that, that's why I started doing this live in English 3-4 years ago. Oh my gosh, long time ago. So if I'm gonna put it this way, if I spoke perfect English, what would happen? I wouldn't be here, right? You know what? It's a challenging to speak, showing up Instagram Live Friday in English, but that will help me to improve not only English skills, but also life, because I need to do some research. I need a topic to speak in English here, right? So I do research. And by doing that, I learn a lot of things. And it's fun, actually. Don't you realize that learning is fun? It's not like school learning. Like, you know what? I find it really boring when I was a student because I had to learn something I was really, really interesting. Like math, science. But when you've grown up, isn't it nice? Hi, Isla. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming, Isla. How are you enjoying? Is it snow over there where you're from, where you live? Not from, where you live? I see snow on the ground. Not like I see dead people. Okay, but the same way, the same tone. I see snow. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. So it's like if I spoke, I was talking, isn't it nice? I just remember now. Isn't it nice that when you're grown up, right, you don't need to be forced to learn something you don't really care about. Maybe some people against me. Oh no, I had to learn something I don't really want to at work. Yeah, okay, but it's just temporary. It's really temporary. Maybe you're making money. That's why company wanted you to learn something. It's good for company. They're paying for you. You make money anyway, right? But when I'm a student, I find it's really boring learning something. But I really like it after growing up, right? And then especially in my life that I do little things. That's something I don't really care for. I think I can say I'm very, very grateful that my almost everyday life, 80% I am doing something I enjoy doing. How about you, Isla? She said, very little snow, nothing much. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, we got a little bit more snow. Snow in April. It's okay. We live in Canada anyway. So today's topic is 3 reasons why flaws can be attractive. Flaws, right? It's like flaw is something. I think it's like, I would probably say everyone has it. I do believe it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of person you are. You're rich. You're like a king or queen somewhere in the country, or you live in some like small tiny house like me, ordinary people. Everyone has it. Flaws, right? I think it's called flaws. I had to learn this pronunciation this morning because this is new word to me. Flaws, right? So anyway, everyone has it. Actually, everyone has it. But most of people, they are too embarrassing to show it, right? To show them. to show how imperfect they are, their imperfect side of themselves. They are so embarrassed to showing it. But the more they try to hide the flaws, right? And then like it's just like you are getting further away from who you are, right? So lots of people, as far as I know, lots of people, they want to live a life as who they are. They're not really happy. It's like if they have to pretend their life like somebody else, like me, right? And most people, they are happy, they feel free if they can smile as who they are, if they don't have to hide something really embarrassing. No, they don't want anybody to know. But you know what? Actually, everybody can see. Everybody can see what you're hiding, actually. You're the only one think that you are hiding it. Good job. But you know what? Most people, they can see. One day, here is my story. You know I'm a little weird, right? Right? I tried to hide so many years. I tried to pretend like regular people or someone else. I tried to like just pretend someone else to like you just trying to hide it. I know I'm weird. I know I'm strange. If I'm not weird, I wouldn't be here. What kind of person show up on Instagram Live? Me and Tessa. Like, we're weird. We're strange, right? But yet, I wanted to try to hide. And one day I asked my family. That was only a year ago. And I just like, I don't think you guys notice, but I got something to tell you. My family said, what? I think I'm weird. There's a pause. My family looked at it. I was so scared that judgment from my family, right? I was so scared, but I felt like I had to say it, right? I just like, I don't know, something tell me that, you know what? Tell the truth. Showing up as who you are, especially your loved one, in front of your loved one. So my family just like, we know. We already knew it. I just like, you guys already knew it? Oh yeah, you're weird. That's why we love you. I just like, oh, thank God it's good. Because people think that when you're weird, when you are strange, right? You are different from someone. Like as I said, in a good way, you are unique, not weird or strange, right? See, like when you use the word, thank you so much for saying that's a perfect word I can describe, right? When you say like, I am weird, sounds weird. You are putting down yourself actually, right? Like Tessa was talking about blessing. You're not blessing yourself. But if you use the word, yes, like it's weird, but if you change the word that unique, doesn't it sound like more blessing, right? Makes you feel better. You are blessing yourself. So you think, you know what? You think that, oh my gosh, flaws. I had to hide them. It's so embarrassing. But actually, those flaws can be the one that you can change your life and can help you to lead. I'm certain can help you to make you more attractive. Like the title of this thing, 3 reasons why flaws can be attractive. The other side, you gotta flip it. It's like, it's in the same stuff. It's the same stuff. Like, like for example, this is my iPhone ring, but see, like this is like your flaws, right? But it's the same stuff. right? But when you flip it, that makes us like, whatever you find, it's embarrassing, but it's like make it more attractive. Imperfection, like unique. It's like people, they're trying to find how to be more attractive, and they are mimicking, or they are in what is called like they pretend someone else. They see someone in Instagram. Oh my gosh, she looks so perfect. Look at her. You know what? It's crazy. You see picture and someone's picture. Obviously, they use 3 or 4 filters to make it perfect. You can tell easily, right? And then they look at that person's picture and just like, oh, I'm not beautiful like her, right? And then you're putting down to yourself. You're not blessing yourself, right? And then you believe that the picture is, so you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna make it, I have to look like her. So you're starting to just like pretend, forget about all, you're starting to blame all the bad things about your face part. Say it's that facial parts. You're just starting to hide and everything to try to make it look perfect. That's fine. You know what? We all do that. Actually, I do that too. Actually, I only have my eyebrows. Everybody just like, oh my gosh, I love your eyebrows. They look so perfect. I just like, thank you so much. And then actually, I only have half eyebrows. I am really good at painting my eyebrows. I don't hide. I always tell everyone like that too. It's okay. It's like make it more fun, right? But the thing is, if you focusing on only the stuff and like your flaws, that makes your life, it's not going to be fun. Here you are, Tessa. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. I really liked your IG live. Blessing yourself, actually. Yes. Good morning. How are you feeling today? I feel absolutely wonderful. Yes. So I'm talking about 3 reasons why flaws can be attractive. Okay. So anyway, yes, everybody has it, but I don't know. Most people, they're trying to hide them flaws. But flaws can be attractive if you know how. If you know how to bless yourself. I put it this way, right? What an amazing word, right? So I put it this way. Okay, here's the things. Flaws can be attractive because they enhance authenticity, contribute to character development, and add depth and uniqueness to individual. There is a uniqueness, Ezra told me, right? So why 3 reasons? I'm going to tell you 3 reasons but what flaws? Interesting topic. Yes, that's what I talked about yesterday, actually, and everybody liked it. Actually, Japanese girls like it because typically Japanese people, Japanese girls, they try to hide flaws. They think it's embarrassing, but it's like, you know what? Have a courage to show your uniqueness. The flaws is the way to become as who you are. Actually, I unlocked the secret. I learned from you guys. Anyway, so number 1, authenticity and relatability. Okay, authenticity and relatability. So flaws can make individual more relatable and authentic. Imperfections create a sense of vulnerability and honesty that others find appealing. Don't you find you guys like watching the videos that kind of bloopers, like somebody's making mistakes, or sometimes some movies, right? Showing the ending roll, just showing mistakes, bloopers. And I love that. Like, like the actors, they are showing mistakes and they starting laughing. And then I can see I can see that their authenticity. When they smile, I just like, wow, look more, oh my gosh, showing mistakes and smile, having fun, that making, and everybody just start laughing, right? When they started making mistakes, like, take 2 and take 70, take 78, they're still making mistakes actually. And then they start laughing and then just like, I love that. I can see Brad Pitt showing as who he is, something like that. I'm use Brad Pitt, but actually, I notice like a lot of people, they like it. And then when I do, when I'm having more mistakes, it's showing up. I have at the moment it's showing up as who I am. I do IG live every Wednesday with girls, Mari and Lino. And then especially Mari, she always having fun to spotting out. She just like, wait a moment, what did you say? So even if it's Japanese, I speak sometimes weird or unique Japanese sentence. And then she finds it's funny, but that comes from me. And then we start laughing. We sometimes is crying. So, and then she just like, that's so amazing. That's good, right? And the people find it like more relatability. And they find it like, oh my gosh, Yuko speaking in IG Live. She speaks in Japanese, even if she's having a full of mistakes. But that's me. I'm so related to, her. So you find it, it's like, people will find it. Make you feel like it's closer. But because when you find, don't you find that when you see like perfect people, right? You find it like, it's just like, you find it like really, I would say offensive or defensive. I don't know what it's called. It's like just a little bit like, I can't get close to her, right? Not friendly, like because she is too perfect. Isn't it better, like you find it, it's like you can make, more likely, you can make a friend with the people. It's like very, not being too perfect, not pretending too perfect, right? Intimidating. Yes. Stop hiding your flaws. I love that. Yes. You know what, Tessa? Because I like it when you hardly ever make a mistake. But when you start saying something that showing little flaws, but the shine that I find it like it's just, oh my god, so shiny. So anyway, yes, number 2, character development. Flaws provide opportunities for growth and character development. It's just like watching a superhero movie where the hero starts out weak and becomes strong by facing challenges. We like to see people getting better because that everyone can improve. I do believe that. Why some people they really liked, the IG, watching IG Live, my IG Live, when I starting to have a collaboration with you guys because of my English, right? And then people starting to see improvement my IG English Live because you guys do, right? Just like that. It's like, you know what? Don't be afraid of showing up. Some people, they really afraid showing up at mistakes or showing up with weakness, but the weakness can be hope. I don't know how to say, to the others, right? I know I can't really use hope in front of Tessa. I don't know tell me what is the better language. Encouragement. Me showing up with imperfections, right? And then that encourage other people. Other people has similar problems. I don't speak perfect language, so I can't communicate with people. I'm afraid. But the people see me showing up and then doing it, challenging it, right? To speak better English. They just like, oh, wow, Yuko's doing that. I can do that, right? So it gives you encouragement. It gives you encouragement. So number three reasons why flaws can be attractive. Being special your own way, right? Being special your own way. Everyone's different. Yes, everyone's different. I noticed that. We all different. There's nobody like me in this world, actually. So that's amazing, isn't it? So that's like, the flaws can enhance that too, right? Enhance like who you are, actually, who you are. So everyone's different. That makes us interesting. Having flaws make people more unique. I get that, unique. Perfect people can come across as bland or uninteresting. Don't you find perfect people, they're boring? Yeah. Say, if I speak here, just like, okay, I gotta speak perfect. I have to stand up perfect. There's no mistake, right? No foreshadowing. Say, if I speak like this, everyone's different. That whole makes us interesting. Having flaws makes people more unique. Perfect people can come across as a bland or uninteresting. Do you find interesting the way I talk? Or I'm not a big fan of AI voice, right? Tessa is same way, right? I prefer listen your real voice, your imperfect voice. Even if you have an accent, even if you make mistakes, like some words are maybe pronunciation is a bit different, right? And then but grammarly mistakes, it doesn't matter. I prefer when somebody makes like videos, right? I prefer listen your voice. There are lots of AI voice. I sometimes play around when I do my own video editing. Like there are lots of AI voice, but I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. So it doesn't appeal to me. Is it gonna appeal to someone else? The one like my followers? Or the women want to live a life as who you are? Think about it, right? So it's very uninteresting. If you are perfect, very uninteresting. So, that, and then also, because I'm just gonna, continue. Because there are lack of depth. Flaws add complexity and nuance. Nuance is good. New word, Tessa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Every time I learned new word, that makes me so happy. Even if pronunciation not perfect yet, but I am very happy, excited, because learning is very fun. Don't you agree? Every time I learn something, I have an opportunity to share. I have opportunity to bring it up, right? And that makes me very exciting because I'm not only doing for myself. Right? If you're just doing only for myself, it's boring. But if you're doing for someone else too, also, that's gonna be exciting. That really help you to learn more and more and more. That's my honest opinion. So, yeah, in English, what is called lack of depth. It's called in English is no personality. We always say that, like, oh my God, she is, she's good. She's kind. She is nice. Means, oh, you're nice. She's nice. I don't find it nice is when you describe person, right? Just nice word. I don't find it's like a compliment, as a compliment. Because just like, you're nice. Nice means, I don't know, there's that's very blah. There's no personality. I prefer to have some other word, right? She is very energetic. She is a little bit of something else, but I really like her, right? She is crazy, but she is something else, but something that makes me more interesting about her. Like when you describe the word, when somebody else describing about you, you're nice, means you gotta watch. You're not showing the flaws. You're not showing as who you are. I know you wanted to live a life as who you are. I know that. I can see that. But you're still trying to hide them, the flaws, right? So, you know what? I know you're on a journey to live a life as who you are. There is a great advice from me and some of my friends. Do not afraid to show the flaws. The flaws can be or will be attractive. And then it will help you to live the life as who you are. So that's why I have this topic today, yesterday too, and today, right? Like, don't you find it? So yes, some people, they are like, especially my age and older, we're so afraid of having wrinkles. But one of my friend, the wrinkles, I used to be afraid of wrinkles so bad, right? But this one word help. Actually, 2 words. This word, my friends told me that really changed the definition of wrinkle. And that made me feel better. And I love my wrinkles because of that. She said, instead of saying wrinkles, she said expression line. I just like, wow, I love this sound. Like how you express yourself. Your face got a lot of muscles. That's going to deepen up lines to your face line too, right? That's going to show as who you are. If you live your life complaining, being sad all the time, you're going to have more wrinkles at a certain place. But if you're having fun, and if you live your life as who you are, if you live with fully and smile a lot, you're going to have wrinkles, expression line, and another good place, another certain place. And so, to do that, I want to have good expression lines, right? Instead of like here, yes. And I will suggest you that. Why don't you starting to show with 1% courage and 1% action, starting to show your flaws. And then I guarantee it's scary, but you know what? Actually, once you start showing your flaws, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You were the only one you really cared about. Nobody cares, actually. But just do it. It's not going to hurt you. It will help you to improve as your life. And you're going to be close to the what is called desire, right? As living as who you are. Actually, thank you so much for staying with me. And I know Tessa and Ezra, probably they have to get ready for the day. But I am very, very happy. I showed up today. And then I know my speech. I just want to speak imperfect, but you know what? I am very, very happy to show my flaws. Means I don't speak perfect English, but what is perfect anyway? Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and do not forget to be on at 9:30 and Sunday self-care, 9:30 Eastern time. All right, take care.